The moment I saw Akpabio, I said Nigeria is finished. With a Tinubu slapdog as Senate President, I said Nigeria is finished. Can you imagine what Akpabio said? When I heard the news, when I saw it on the news line, I quickly clicked on the link to see this amazing achievement. Hey, I was stunned by what I saw. I was stunned. I felt so bad. And it's like, this is the worst time to be in Nigeria. Yes, the worst time to be a Nigerian. I feel so sad. Of course, we have always known that Akpabio is Tinubu's lapdog. Akpabio is a Tinubu's lapdog. You know what is lapdog? Okay, if you don't know, go and check. Lapdog, those dogs you place on your laps. Something you manipulate, something you control. That is what Akpabio is. When I saw Akpabio as the Senate President, it is so clear. And being that Tinubu was the one that nominated him, and certainly with his power as the president, we know that that wouldn't have failed. And look at what is happening. Now let's look at the story we have today. Akpabio said on Wednesday that Nigeria achieved what it took US 185 years to achieve. And you'll be wondering, what is that? Then I went to probe further. According to the current Senate President of Nigeria, last Wednesday he said that Nigeria in 24 years achieved what US finds it hard to achieve, and it took US 185 years. That was when they were, there was a joint section, House of Reps and the Senate Assembly, senators, and they gathered, and oh my God, Akpabio said, with former lawmakers, that is former lawmakers at the National Assembly, he said ex-senators occupy strategic positions in the executive, which made two arms of government to foster a healthier relationship. Abi? Okay. Akpabio said, according to him, he said, Mr. President, the United States of America has started democracy for about 247 years. But it was only when it marked its 185th years anniversary, 185th anniversary, that it succeeded in producing two former senators, John F. Kennedy and Lyndon B. Johnson, as president and vice president, respectively. He said, but within 24 years of our democracy, we have achieved what took US 185 years to achieve. Now, you've been expecting a great achievement. You've been expecting maybe, okay, Nigeria went to space early. Maybe US, it took them time to go to the space. It took them time to get to, make certain discovery. Maybe it took them time to build nuclear weapons. Maybe Nigeria has, these were things we were expecting to hear. And I was greatly disappointed that it was just about a political position, that people who were former senators became president. And you begin to check how these guys became president and vice. How did they come to be president and vice? I am greatly disappointed in Akpabio. And because of Akpabio and Oshiomhole, I started having distrust for all of Nigeria's politicians. Look at Oshiomhole when he was Labour Congress chairman. Look at Oshiomhole when he was president of Labour Congress. Hey, that they are trying to kill him for standing with the people, standing against fuel price hike, this and that, working towards seeing that worker salaries are improved. Oh, that they shot his wife, but the bullet went this way and that way. Look at the Oshiomhole of today, what Oshiomhole turned to while he was governor of Edo, and what Oshiomhole is today. It was same Oshiomhole that said, once you join APC, your sins are forgiven. Now look at Akpabio. Akpabio that is somebody you like. This man's integrity is so tough that it cannot be broken. Look at Akpabio. Akpabio left PDP. I don't say PDP is a party of sense, but then I don't know that Akpabio can come this low. Look at what is happening with the Senate Akpabio is heading. Let me tell you the fact. For the next 4 years, Nigeria should not hope the Senate will do anything better, because the Senate will always do the bidding of the president. Akpabio is Tinubu's lapdog. So can you imagine what they claim to have achieved by their dirty politics? Can you imagine? And you know what pains me? I don't know whether these people think about the feeling of the common man, because it seems to me they are joking or playing with our minds. After embezzling whatsoever, eating money, they will now say something carelessly, as if they are mocking the people who are suffering in Nigeria. Can you imagine? We were waiting for a ground-shaking discovery, achievement. Look at what they read out. It is so sad to be a Nigerian at this moment that two former senators are now president. An achievement. While other countries are going to the moon, other countries are launching their rockets. I don't know whether Nigeria can even manufacture toothpick. We were expecting a grand and explosive announcement. When I opened the link, I was so disappointed. I will also share to you the reactions of other Nigerians. I'm not the only one disappointed. It is so bad. These guys, oh my God. And he was even talking about the separation of powers. Meanwhile, he is somebody Tinubu has already pocketed. You know, why the two houses met last Wednesday. He has been pocketed already. Forget about what these guys say some of the time. They don't have what's in mind. He's talking about separation of powers here. Meanwhile, as far as we know, the legislative arm of government is in the pocket of the executive. It's not like what we had with the Saraki as a Senate president or the Okadibo. These arms are supposed to work separately. Yes, they have to agree when there is need for them to agree. But look at what we are seeing. Now let's go to reactions, because you need to hear what Nigerians are saying. Nigerians are displeased. One, Adekunle Adelani said, I am very disappointed to be a Nigerian. If it were you, wouldn't you be disappointed too? Another one, Arin Zengonadi said, my brother, I am even more disappointed than you. Now another one, Rich Son, he said, it's like this man sees Nigeria's issue more like a joke or something. Yes, that is what I said earlier. These guys are joking with the common man. They are telling us anything. They are insulting the common people. And they truly know we did not vote for them. And they believe they will always go there, whether we vote for them or not. And that is why they sell anything to us. Someone again wrote, I regret being a Nigerian, but God knows why I'm a Nigerian. One, Ismail Musa Muhammad wrote, robbers on the seats, so God help us. I don't even know. Anyway, they say after the race, we count the mile. I don't even know whether this government will meet the level of Buhari's government. Buhari's government was one of the worst we have seen. And we are not expecting anything like that. But with the way this government is going, the other time they asked for a yash. You know, they have ordered it before Nigerians knew. For what? Not a worship, but a yash. And you know what yash is used for? Partying. Maybe Yuletide season, any holiday, they go into the water. And the president seemed to come from area that is, you know, riverine, water area. So anytime there's a holiday, they go into the ship, go into the sea to blow off Nigeria's money. It is disappointing. Anyone who cannot see it from the same angle we are seeing it now, I don't think the person is okay. People are announcing achievements, and we're expecting to see him announce something, a great discovery, an innovation, or an invention by Nigeria. And it was that two former senators, one during what Republic Self, and another became president. And by what way, Self? Hey, I wonder how other countries will be seeing this thing. This is a great disgrace. Anyway, Akpabio, we have since written you off, not today. We have since written you off. You are a disappointment to the South. The whole of you. Viewers, please add your comments. I am so disappointed. Add your comment. Tell us what you think. Please share this video widely. I don't know how Nigerians will continue to look at this. With our hungry eyes and everything. Hey, oh, anyway, let's leave it here.